And we are live on Facebook and YouTube. What's good, people? Y'all know who it is. It is the two-time ATL's hottest DJ, the God DJ Agony, also known as Dr. Dope. And we are here on a very, very different night for a quick 30. But if y'all saw my flyer that I posted yesterday, the dates changed. The time's supposed to be 8 o'clock. Just been dealing with some things over here. But for the most part, it's gonna still be 8 o'clock. It's just the quick 30 is now moving to Tuesday nights, and the dope show is moving to Thursday nights. I mean, it's kind of how it played out. I had some things come up to where my Friday nights are no longer mine anymore, and so now I just have to move, shift, and adjust, like just like how anybody dope would do. And it's one of those things where y'all rock with me. I don't think day and time should matter. I mean, it ain't nothing crazy like Sunday or anything. But yeah, day and time shouldn't matter. If y'all rock with me, man, look, just jump in with me whenever you see me. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that be it. Make sure though, like when y'all do see me post anything, make sure y'all share that. Like seriously, like I would rather the shares go up than the likes and the comments, to be honest. Because sharing lets me know that you feel enough, feel good enough about my product to let your friends see it as well. And also you feel good enough about my product to expose it to yet a different audience. I may know you, but I don't know your peoples too. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate the shares. The likes and the comments are cool, they're fun, particularly comments. Comments are fun because I love to know what my dope audience is thinking. But yeah, those shares are what's really gonna push this thing out, and so we can start hitting mass audiences, so those viewerships can hit that comma mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see more commas in 2023, y'all. Whether it be checking my account or checking my viewer count. Try to see some commas, some K's. Like I'm really trying to run that up, but I can't do that without you guys. So I do what I do, which is create dope content, and y'all do what y'all do, which is enjoy yourselves and share it with your friends, so that they can enjoy themselves as well. A few things I wanted to touch on tonight because y'all read the title. This is a DJ Agony PSA. It's been a lot going on since the last time I checked in with y'all. I got my boy Jay Scott in the building. Yo, if y'all ain't hollered at him, I know y'all missed out on Valentine's Day, but now you could just have any other day just because. Reach out, Corey's Heavenly Cakes, man. Make sure y'all hit my boy up and get that cake thing situated. You know what I'm saying? That girl might be mad at you because you ain't get her done for Valentine's Day, or you hit her up on the 15th, and she thought she was supposed to be on the 14th, and you know yeah. So to keep you from getting beat up or ended up single by the end of the week, yo, Corey's Heavenly Cakes, hit them up, man. Boom, there you go, right there. There's the at Corey's Heavenly Cakes. It's exactly how it sounds. Not no funny spelling. The S's are not Z's. It is exactly how it sounds, people. So yeah, check my man's out, man. Get your yeah, what is it? Mini bunt cakes, muffins, bunts, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, man. Heart shaped cake, red veil, all that good stuff, man. Yo, check him out, man. He got what you're looking for if you out here looking for pastries, man. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things, particularly with that I really wanted to touch on, just with social media and how people are handling it. It's a fucking mess, y'all. I know y'all hadn't seen me in about a week or so. Like I said, I've been had some things going on to where, like I said, my Fridays are not my Fridays anymore, which is cool. I'm out here doing something productive. Those who need to know where I am know exactly where I am, so they got me. And so we'll be doing a dope show this Friday. I mean this Thursday. This Thursday. But yeah, just in peeping what's going on with the internet, y'all. Like, yo, so I know y'all remember sometime back there was this angry, ugly troll woman who called herself gonna put me on blast because I requested her to be a guest, just to be a guest. And when she said no, I was like, cool. I reach out to guests. It's I reach out when I reach out to you to be a guest. It's a pair sharing thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm exposing you to my audience, you're exposing me to yours. And then in the middle, we have a good conversation. At least that's what it should be. I'm not sure where it gets lost in translation, where people take it and go off the rails. So this particular troll individual has been going in on the passport bros lately, and I'm very I know y'all are aware about passport bros because we had a couple of shows here about them with my boy Larry Hodges, you know what I'm saying, host of a beer in the conversation on Thursday nights. Check him out. Plug. But yeah, he's studying up for this movement or whatever, and I offer him a platform. Do I agree or disagree with it? It's not a for me thing per se, but I will say this: I definitely understand where they're coming from. I understand their sentiment. I just really don't have a dog in that fight to even yay or nay it, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But at the same time, um, those brothers feel like they have a real defendable gripe. And, for the most part, I mean, I feel they do too. So for them to go through the lengths and the extremes that they're going, maybe, just maybe, instead of the women coming at them defensively and acting all extra butt hurt and acting like, oh well, what I'm saying, if this is like this, it's your fucking fault. Da, da, da. And, they're coming at these men hard. I'm like, why not get to the root of why he feels like this? That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He's a sellout. He just wants to go over there because those women are weaker. They can be manipulated. Blah blah blah. I've heard a lot. So this particular troll posted a video about how it backfired because one of the dudes went over to a foreign country or whatever, and he got robbed. He got robbed to get, what I'm saying, had him in a bad position trying to get back home or whatnot. But instead of, but this troll woman said that it's his fault. Like he deserves it. Basically, he deserved to get robbed. Like how the fuck do you fix your face to say something like that? Somebody gets robbed. I don't care in what capacity he was in when it happened. He got robbed. Could have lost his life. And he said he's getting what he deserves. Like, you're a raggedy motherfucker, you know that? Like, I just and part of me really wants this said individual to sit on this side of the screen just so I could just like, at this point, I regret even asking you to share a seat right here on the Dope Show. I regret asking you that because I've had so many dope people that have sat right here on this show and that I've enjoyed their company. You would have disgraced that seat if I'd have let you set it, and it was my fault for asking you that. But then to even go as far as to go at your supporters or your people who are commenting, you threatening to throw hands at people. I'm sitting up there like that's just like, I mean, I've had people come in my comments. They've said things I've disagreed with. I've never told anybody in my comment section that we could throw hands. Well, maybe Big Country 50, but that's digitally. Me and Big Country throw hands digitally, so that's different. But I'm threatening to throw hands at people just of a difference of opinion when really you're wrong because how do you applaud somebody getting robbed? I don't understand that thought process. I don't understand that rationale. But at the same time, I already said about the said individual, they go by a real nigga mentality, a real ignorant nigga mentality that tells you that, hey, someone reaches out to you, they're your competition. You can't work with the competition. Nigga, I'm here for collaboration. Cause ain't none of us drawing checks off this. None of us are drawing checks. So I don't know. But I'm sitting up here and it's the lunacy for me, people. It's the lunacy. Like, when did we get to this point? That person really needs to evaluate. They really do. They really do. But You can't tell them that. Like, I mean, and the thing is, we have to go back to where people. And this shouldn't even have to be said anymore. But since people are still peopling, you still have to say this. The whole hiding behind the screen, being a Twitter finger tough guy. Like, yo, you do realize people are getting killed over that. People not only are, but people have gotten killed behind that. They've gotten killed over that. Because guess what? You can hide behind that screen for so long, but posting your location, popping up in different places, this, like, and third. And Atlanta's only so big. Atlanta's so big. Like, people tend to gravitate to the same spots. And especially if you announce your location, people meet you up there. That's what I'm saying. People have gotten killed behind this. People are getting seriously physically hurt in real life behind the whole internet tough shit. And it's not just that individual. It's been popping up quite frequently where women are really getting big chested to talk to men like they can physically whoop my ass or like they can physically beat up a man. I'm like, why is this happening? Why are we at this point with it? If a man has a difference of, and it's funny that when a woman feels like she doesn't want a particular type of man. You know what I'm saying? Whether he be under 6 foot or he's not part of what was called at one time the 3-6 mafia, where he was where you had to be 6 foot, making six figures, driving a 600, or have a six pack. If he wasn't part of that 666 mafia, then women didn't want to fool with him, and it's okay because that's her preference. But God forbid, if a man says that he doesn't like plus size women, oh, he's going to be hung at the cross, people. That man's going to be led down to the gallows and hung. But this is what we're dealing with now. God forbid he said he doesn't want a woman with kids. Shit, they might shoot that dude. They might shoot his ass. I'm so serious, y'all. So a woman is allowed to have a preference, but for a man, he is not. But I say this, and then you wonder why the passport bros are running overseas. It's the dumb shit that happens here that men are tired of this shit, and they're just a certain patch or a certain crop that got up and said, you know what, fuck it, we ain't got to deal with what's going on here no more. It's a whole big old world out there, and we're just not dealing with it. And I personally do not blame them. Am I? Yeah, I have my passport, but I have my passport because I just like to go places. Am I running overseas to try to find a wife? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said, that's not my fight. But the more and more I see here, the more and more I definitely understand why they are in this mode of thinking. Um, Also, like I said, stuff comes across my desk every other day. Just on a small, minute thing. I'm not going to give this that much time at all. For all my people who have moved here to the South, moved here to Georgia in particular, if you don't like it, leave. It's that fucking simple. I'm not a big fan of the how you say the oh, everybody down south is like this. The generalization of people here in Georgia, or even people in Atlanta. One, you can't even generalize Atlanta no more because it's what over 40% transplants now. Like legit, nobody is from here anymore. So to say Atlanta people are so bogus and this, that, and the third. Well, did you check to see where these folks from that you talking about? The people that you feel done you wrong. Did you check to see where they from? Because I guarantee you they live here and they from somewhere else, just like your raggedy ass. So in the famous words of Goody Mob, if you don't like where I stay, fly away. It is that simple. I'm not gonna give that one that much time. It's just one of those things like, look, you ain't gotta live here. No, but not the mayor nor the governor ever came out and said we need people to move here to Atlanta. They never said that. So you can always leave. I promise you, the door's still there. And yeah, it opens and closes the same way. So take your ragged ass back to where you came from. But I digress. Last point I really wanted to touch on, and then I really need feedback from the chat on this one. Um, the question sits that are the enemies of my friend also my enemies? A really touchy subject. Let me say that again. Are the enemies of my friends also my enemies? That one gets funny. That one gets funny in a sense. And like I said, a particular situation came across my desk about a few days ago, and I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, like, you know, this has nothing to do with me on the surface level. But at the same time, if I got beef with somebody, man, we just talking about me personally. If I feel like I got beef with somebody, and you supposed to be cool with me, you my mans and them. Like we cool. We're not just cordial, this, that, and the third. Like we actually tight. We kick good shit. We shoot marbles together. But you know I don't fuck with this person. And you over there skigging and giggling with him. Yeah, I could see myself feeling some kind of way. I'm gonna look at you a little bit sideways too. However, that goes on a friend level. Associates, acquaintances don't really owe that kind of loyalty in my head, in my opinion. But nonetheless, I guess that's what's expected out of them. I'm not sure. I don't know how this shit works. Like I said, I'm just reaching out to the chat to see what y'all got for me on this because I'm was put under the impression that because you don't like a motherfucker because they hate this certain said individual, I'm supposed to too, and I'm just like, dude, I don't even care. I don't even care. What I do care about is people on the internet, I guess, snitching, being messy, want to see screenshots, want to report on motherfuckers. I'm just like, yo, find something to do, man. I am not your priority. I'm not nobody's priority. I am mine. I belong to me. You know what I'm saying? I report to, well, I can't say his name on here, but that is the person I report to. Is my principal. It's the only person I really got any kind of ties or allegiance to that I absolutely must report to. See what I'm saying? Um, yeah, everything else, it's about a 50-50 right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything else it can really be a take it or leave it. I got Bruce Wayno in the building. What's good with you, boy? You don't never come through the show, hang out. But yo, good to have you here, man. Just in here in a quick 30, chopping it up right quick, man. Just trying to make some sense of the senseless. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, but it just a lot of it just doesn't make sense, man. I mean, and I'll just wrap it all up by just pretty much saying people just chill. Like, god damn, y'all making this thing called life that is so short, so precious, and you only get one of y'all making it so way harder than it should be. Way fucking harder than it should be for no reason. Just like, look, if it ain't personally affecting your pockets or your mama or your children, let that shit go. For real, just let it go. I promise you, you catch a good night's sleep, wake up, and you are back on 10, back on square one, and you did not check your account that morning and see that bullshit from yesterday cost you $1. If it did not, then you won. It is that simple. I promise you. I promise you. It is that simple. It is definitely that simple. If it ain't directly affecting your money, your mama, or your child, and I say mama, but I'm really mean both parents because I got both parents. But your parents your child or your money. If it ain't directly affecting either one of those three, let that shit go. Life is too short for the petty shit. You know what I'm saying? It is entirely too short. But I don't know. Maybe one day other people will figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Why people so pissed off at passport bros? Why do people why do people walk around here with their face all bald up? Well, who the hell knows? And at this point, I don't even care anymore. Um, I can't sit here and be mad with you. Not no more. I'm good. Life is all right for me right now. I can't even complain. Um, there'll be some new dope merchandise coming very soon, very very soon. Um, mess around and found have a potential distributor, y'all. So fingers crossed for that. There might be some dope summer wear coming. So there's that. And life is good. Life is good. And if life ain't good on your end, make it that way. Do whatever it takes. Figure out what your good is and do whatever it takes to make life good for you. That is it. That is it. But the miserable, complaining bullshit, the backbiting, the how you call it, the God, I can't even figure out the word. The deflection and all that. Like some of y'all finna mess around. I promise you. Some of y'all mess around and be in your 40s and stroke out just for carrying all that negativity. And I don't wish that on nobody. So I'm really telling all my dope family out here, all my dope audience, get that shit out your system. And if they ain't really, like I said, if they ain't affecting you, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Ignore that bullshit, man. It ain't even for real worth it, man. It ain't even worth it. Um, Tune in Thursday. Thursday's gonna be a fun show. I got Slim Scorsese in the building. Yo, so Slim, now that I got you in the building, I can bring this particular thing up. So Slim Scorsese has a little situation that he has coming up. Nigga, that shirt. Yeah, yeah. And guess what? Dope brand shirt. Yes. My guy, 710 the Slick Bill, 710 print shop. He makes everything, man. Yo, holla at me, whatever you need, man. I got you. But nonetheless, Slim Antonio Slim has a situation coming up where he is doing the top 50 verses of hip hop. Like literally just the verses, top 50 of them. That verses that he stood out and he's gonna go through, he's gonna chop them up. And this is Slim, correct me if I'm wrong. This is what like you're doing five a week. I think he's doing five a week or 10 a week. So with his blessing at here at the dope show, we're gonna do the same thing. So from the next quick 30 on up, we're doing top five hip hop verses, and I'm doing that until I hit 50. Might be 10, but I don't know because it's gonna be longer than a 30-minute show. Who the hell knows? Five verses a week. Okay, so yeah, we're doing five verses a week every week up until we get to 50. So quick 30 is just gonna be like if you want to go to hip hop school 101, definitely tap in with Antonio Slim, Slim Scorsese on Instagram. Definitely tap in with him. Also be right here on Tuesday nights at 8 for the quick 30. New time, same new day, same time. It's still Tuesday, it's still 8 o'clock, but it's just Tuesday instead of Wednesday. So if you want that hip hop education, this is the place for it. I'm not sure if I could just do verses though. I might have to do whole songs. I don't know. It's gonna be just how I tweak it. But for yeah, the next 10 weeks, five a week. Definitely tap in with Slim Scorsese. Definitely tap in with DJ Agony, the Dope Show, and we're gonna do that. And then at the end, what we're gonna kind of do is have like a hodgepodge of his list versus my list. Like we're not gonna be able to do it all because you understand he's got his top 50, I got 50. That's gonna be 100 joints. Like there's no way in the hell we're gonna be able to get through 100 joints. But nonetheless, his top, his best, his favorite versus my top, my best, my favorite. And like I said, I mean, when we talk about Antonio Slim, this dude is a is a walking hip hop anthology. Like there's so much history that this young man has actually went out there and researched. This is not hearsay. Anything that he got hearsay from the sources, the actual people that were there. That's what's called research, people. A man's been out there and he's done it. So yeah, we definitely got to just pick verses and break them down. Absolutely, because yeah, ain't no way we're gonna do 50 versus 50. Just get your favorites. I get my favorites. A handful. We just throw them out there like dice. You know what I'm saying? Also, NBA All Star Weekend was this past weekend. So this Thursday, haha, this Thursday, tap in with me, my LF, Chandra Butler, and Jihad Youssef from Humanity Works. We're gonna get in here and we're gonna talk about some basketball. We're gonna talk about the dunk contest from Saturday versus the best dunk contest of all time. I'm not telling you what year, but if you could tell me what year, then I'll tell you if you're right or not. But tell me what year was the greatest dunk contest of all time. I'm gonna do the 30th for Tony Braxton's first album. Go for it. Tony Braxton's first album was legendary. The ones after that, well, we can't all be winners. But yeah, first album was Ghetto Gold. Absolutely. But yeah, definitely tune in this Thursday for the comparison to the 2023 Slam Dunk Contest versus the best dunk contest of all time from the year, whatever. Like I said, I want y'all to tell me what is the best year for the dunk contest. I already know what it is. Y'all probably should know what it is, but nonetheless, let me know what you know. So yeah, that's what's going on in the world of dope. Like I said, we just kicking and doing good things, being real extra cool and extra breezy, man. That's all. All the negativity, yo. I ain't gonna say we left it back in 2022. I just left the negativity. Like wherever it is, somebody hold on to it. Hold on, you can have mine because I don't want it. Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm through with it. Anybody, feel as though they want to address DJ Agony personally on anything, then seats always open. And if you know me for real, my number's always there too. That's why I got beef with Shamar Moore. Oh god, I ain't no telling where this is going. Where that part is going, I don't know. Because you know what I'm telling you, with Antonio Slim, there's no telling. If he said he got beef with Shamar Moore, there's something there, and I'm pretty sure as soon as I log off, my phone will ring and he'll tell me exactly why he's got beef with Shamar Moore. Anyway, y'all, make sure y'all tune in for the quick 30 for the next 10 weeks. I got five of my dopest hip hop verses every week, and then leading up to 50, and then also we got this week's the slam dunk contest comparison from this year to a previous year or whatnot, and then just make sure y'all stay tuned with me. And just really stay tuned in. Stay tuned to the post, and like I said earlier, make sure you share. Hit that share button, and let your people see what you got going on a Tuesday and or a Thursday night, man. Let your people know what you got going on. Also, share some of this dope with your peoples. That's all I got to say, man. Um, Stay positive, stay safe. I will see y'all Thursday. Remember, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. That mediocrity can pay to greatness. I am DJ Agony. That's my boy Antonio Slim down there on the Instagram camera. You, what up, boy? And I'm out. Peace.